this fucking sucks. I made a video before and the sound didn't come out. So now I gotta say that what I just said again. I can't believe I'm doing this. I can't believe I have to go to the public for help. Okay? I've been trying to figure out how to ask and how to say what's going on. Long story short, I live in Cooperville, Michigan. And I'm being discriminated and harassed out of my home in a way that I can't even tell you. My landlord, he was an ex-cop. He apparently worked for Homeland Security and 14 years private investigator. Okay? On top of it, apparently he's been harassing people out of their homes for a long time. He's been calling his cop friend, texting, telling him that I'm a Taliban. He's accusing me of terrorism. I'm from Afghanistan. Let me explain something to you. I'm not a born citizen here, okay? But I am a citizen. I came here, I'm 100% Afghan. But with Trump in office and all these crazy stuff he's doing, like, do you understand you just made a threat on my life? And then you keep lying. And the cops keep falsifying the police records. I've had the police call on me like 8 times in 2 weeks off the dumbest stuff, like my face looked too mean, or without even investigating, not protecting me, they're harassing me. I beg them to pay attention. Look, man, I'm not a perfect citizen, but I'm not a terrible person, okay? I don't go purposely trying to fuck people over, okay? You want me out of my house. Fair housing, legal aid, and all of that is all propaganda, you guys. Okay? Let me tell you something. First of all, legal aid will only help people that settle an eviction. So is fair housing. That's all they do. Now, mind you, I'm pro se in my law case right now. I really need a lawyer, but nobody wants to fucking take this. Now, let me tell you how this whole thing happened. What proof do I have? I have videos. I have audio. I have text messages. I got screenshots. You name it, I have it. He went stalking my social media, found my social media, and took a public post to the news station that I said, hey, News 12, come to Setters Pointe. Management here is discriminating and harassing me into a Taliban. Just because I'm from Afghanistan? Nowhere in there did I make a threat. Nowhere in there did I say I was a Taliban. I said you saying I was a Taliban. Okay? And then proceeded to text message his cop friend. Okay? A screenshot of my page. Okay? And the cop that came to my door with his chest puffed out, talking about and asked me 3 times if I had a goddamn bomb in my house, bro. Look, I already have a civil investigation that's supposed to be I haven't heard back from her. And it's been well over 100 days that they claim that's how long the investigation takes. We are now almost in May, in like a couple of days, okay? I started this back in September, filed in October. The police still coming to my door. Dumb stuff. Now you're trying to call CPS because I had my kid's birthday party. Like, look, not only does that terrorism accusation put a threat on my life, you put a threat on my parents' life, all these police incidents, you don't think I'm going to get flagged being Afghan and Trump is targeting Afghans right now? Like, on top of it, for somebody that works at Homeland Security to make a false accusation like that is crazy. This is a white supremacist who used his government leverage and is setting me up. The third month in, starting, you want to accuse me of not paying my rent when my bank statement says I paid you. It's not my problem if you didn't get it on your end. It's taken out of my end. It shows that it was taken out of my end, and it was given to you. I spoke with Bank of America. They had a computer glitch or whatnot. I did everything I was supposed to. I reported it. I identity frauded. I did whatever bullshit. Okay? That's not even relevant right now. What's relevant is all these false accusations. Then you want to blame my son? My poor son, my disabled 10-year-old son, emotional disability, thinking that we're about to be homeless because of him. Bro, It's been almost a whole year. My lease is almost up. You post everything and you mail everything else. And you put all these fake court letters threatening to evict me with all these false allegations. Meanwhile, I have messages and texts from other tenants co-signing on the bullshit that he's been doing. Oh, but there's 2 or 3 tenants that I call the flying monkeys, because he's the Wizard of Oz, and you know how they always have that flying monkeys that works for him, that are gonna be here forever no matter what, helping him, and they're also calling the police on me. Mind you, he's going around to the neighbor's house, and I have a witness here, because the witness told me that this is another tenant, that he's advocating and telling the other tenants to keep calling the police on me. I'm in an all-white neighborhood. My husband's Hispanic. It was bad enough when I was asked for curry and tortilla shells, okay? Now the police station wants to bully me too. They want to bully me because I'm from New York. They want me to act crazy. See, my husband's the crazy one. I can be crazy. I choose not to, but I will if I have to. But I'm trying to do this legally. I'm looking for the justice system. I'm looking for a lawyer. Lawyer, please. But no lawyers want to either pick up my case, and the referrals they give me at the free help, or whatever you want to call it, all those want to either settle, or when they find out you're on a Section 8, they don't want to help you. They think you don't have no money. Meanwhile, this is an easy peasy lemon squeezy case. I'm pro se right now, okay? But my problem is drafting the goddamn complaint and summons, which is not as hard as it sounds, because it's done. I just don't want to get rejected for having a vowel left out. You know what I mean? Because that's what they do. So he must know people at the court system too, because they keep playing with me too. They keep saying one thing and then another thing. And if I didn't have a state representative as a witness with me every time I went up there to see that I'm being jerked around, and this entire West Michigan, you're telling me that they said, I know they're not taking me serious because I'm not black. And I don't look like your traditional Afghan girl. I'm from New York, they said. The discrimination should roll off the back of my shoulders. They taking pictures of my car. Now both mine and my husband's car don't work. Bizarro, right? You trying to set me up. And this is a white supremacist that's gonna thinks that he's been doing this for years. And why did he take me? Easy. I bet you, and this is just a theory, I'm the only Section 8 person here. And he needed to fill that tax bracket so that he could get that $16 million or $1 billion from, Michigan State Housing to renovate this place. He's charging me different advertising prices than everybody else, than what he's claiming. My papers don't even look right. The lease itself, it says how to decorate your own curtains inside your home. Look, man, they keep trying to justify these man's actions. This ain't brain surgery. And all Fair Housing does is help you fill out an MDCR, which is a civil rights complaint, which is only an investigation. It's been almost a year. My kids had furniture. We've been living in fear. We've been living in unsafe conditions. We've been living in I can't even tell you how serious. This is our lives you're talking about. I need help. I did all I could legally, justifully. All I needed was to submit my complaint, and nobody wants to double check it or give me an opinion if I'm even on the right path. I stand here alone for now. But I know I can't be the only motherfucker out here or in a place where they've felt like, so defeated. But I know I can't. I know there's others out there. I know there's other people that will take and help me and get some justice. And this is real life bullshit, dude. Leave your comments. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate you listening, regardless of what y'all may think of me.